Hey dearies, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about your favorite shows and why they're actually dark and evil. And in one of these shows, a boy gets eaten by a shark. If you don't want to get eaten by a shark, make sure to like and subscribe and turn the bell on. Trust me, I'll protect you. By the way, guys, Flush commented on one of my videos. He's like, I destroyed Roblox? No, I just like putting you in the thumbnail, you know? All right, so I've been watching this show called Phineas and Ferb. And I really like how family-friendly it is. I can watch it with my cousins and friends, and wait, why is there a platypus here? Whatever, guys. Just ignore the platypus. Anyway, as I was saying, there was this one episode in Phineas and Ferb that really disturbed me because one of the boys has a skin suit of humans. Ew, it's so gross. Take a look and try not to throw up.
Buford from Phineas and Ferb is the most deranged psychopath in TV history. In season 3, he reveals that he has a life-sized mold of Candace. And as creepy as that is, it gets worse from here. Then he says he has life-sized molds of all of his friends.
Just think about that in real life, guys. Imagine if your friend said, "Hey Alice, look at my human mold of you." Jeremy, 1, we are no longer friends, and 2, I'm calling the FBI.
And in the new season, we see just how serious he is about his molds. In one episode, Candace decides that if her mom dresses like her, she'd trick the mysterious force that always takes away Phineas and Ferb's inventions, and she'd finally bust the boys. So she goes to see Buford to grab the old Candace mold that they had to give to her mom, and his garage is shocking.
There's molds of everyone, including her mom.
Which Buford says he's tried on before.
This man is disgusting. That has to be some type of crime, right?
And there's multiple deformed molds of Baljeet and Candace. But throughout the episode, everyone ends up wearing these deformed molds of Candace. And of course, her plan doesn't work as the pogo stick disappears into outer space before her mom can see it. But the episode ends on a cliffhanger, where Doof shoots his Revivinator, and it hits a Candace suit.
Buford always gave me creepy vibes in the show, and reminds me of a bad kid in my class. But his skin suits get even worse in the next episode, because it comes to life and literally eats another person. Let's see what the skin suit does.
What a relief to be free again.
Okay, so this skinwalker tries to eat the boy but fails. But look at how the episode ends.
A perfect fit.
So, I didn't like that ending. The skinwalker took over her body and is acting like Candace now, and everyone is unaware. Imagine if that happened to your mom in real life and you had no idea. Spooky. Did you know that every single year 80 shark attacks happen? Phew, at least I'll be fine since I can't swim. But wait a minute, what if sharks started flying? Oh my god, we are cooked if that happens. In a movie called Hoppers, there's this giant scary shark that starts flying and eating people. It's traumatizing, but here I'll let you watch it. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Hi, how are we today? Could you just, scooch back a little? Yeah, oh, perfect. Yep, that's him. All right, everyone, let's try and have a good, clean squish. Beaver, I suggest you leave the vehicle. Wait, you don't have to do this. It's a misunderstanding. Be back in a minute.
This was a good idea to put in a kid's movie. Hello? We're all gonna have to see a therapist after this. It's also a Disney movie, but I've never seen it. By the way, my favorite Disney movie is Frozen. What's yours? Sometimes I'm watching a show and it's totally not sus. But then as soon as my mom walks in, it starts doing something so embarrassing, I just want to disappear. That's what happened in this episode of the regular show. If you can watch it without getting uncomfortable, I'll give you 10 cookies.
Upstairs, Pops was getting out of the shower.
Yeah, so?
And he didn't have a towel.
Ew.
Is this really a kid's show, or is it more for teens? Because if I was an 8-year-old like you guys, I'd probably turn the TV off and wash my eyes after seeing this. Do you think Mordecai is evil, though? I do. And before you leave a comment saying I'm wrong, watch this.
5 times Mordecai was a bad friend in regular show. At number 5, in season 1, episode 4, Mordecai always beat Rigby at punchies because he was stronger, taking advantage of him until Rigby learned Death Kwon Do just to have a fair chance. At number 4, in Season 6, Episode 6, Mordecai kept forcing Rigby to cover for him without thanking him, then told everyone Rigby usually makes things worse, making Rigby so angry he quit the park and worked at a moving company.
How rude. So he asks his friend to help, then makes fun of his friend when he helps? What a mean friend. I'd never do that to my friends, and I know you wouldn't do that either.
At number 2, in Season 6, Episode 28, Mordecai interrupted Muscle Man's wedding ceremony to give a speech about soulmates, tried to dump CJ at the altar, making her cry, and ruined Muscle Man's special day.
Dang, I wish someone ruined my wedding with 6'7". I'm still trying to get a divorce.
And at number 1, in Season 2, Episode 2, Mordecai got jealous when Rigby made Margaret laugh, destroyed all the clocks so Rigby would miss his date, then literally killed Rigby by pushing him off a microwave in another dimension.
Now explain to me why you think Mordecai is a good friend. He's literally a murderer. You know that show Caillou with the bald kid who everyone hates? What if I told you there's a hidden secret dark episode that explains why everyone hates him? Let's see what this secret episode is about.
Club's behind the seat in the trunk.
Wow, it's pretty handy being able to see through things, isn't it?
Augie also sees that my tummy is empty and needs some ice cream.
Nice try.
Oh my god, it's so gory. I have to censor it, guys. Dude, no wonder everyone hates Caillou. He's literally a demon. Relax, guys. I'm just kidding. This is a creepypasta animation someone made to scare kids. You didn't get scared, right? When you feel scared, what's the best way to make you feel safe? Is it a hug? Is it candy? Or is it something else? Well, some people don't want to be hugged when they're scared, and there's literally a show called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. It's a terrifying show that disguises itself as a kid's show, kind of like Happy Tree Friends. Let's see what's so scary about it.
If you were around YouTube back in 2011, then you probably remember this series called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. This childlike puppet show took YouTube by storm with its dark and twisted imagery.
For me?
Pesky bee?
Each episode revolves around 3 characters: a yellow childlike humanoid with blue hair and overalls, a green duck with a brown suit, and a tall red humanoid with a mop-like head. A typical episode usually begins with all 3 characters chilling at home when suddenly an object like a book, clock, or computer would come to life and begin to sing a song. As the song progresses, it becomes apparent that the object singing has ulterior sinister motives. The climax of each episode is typically a plot twist involving escalating psychological horror which culminates into gore and graphic violence. Later in the series, the characters begin questioning the nature of their reality and the bizarre messages of the singing characters. The series then ends with all the characters now being a different color, reliving the events of the first episode.
I actually watched this show all the time when I was younger, and I think that's why I'm scared of my window at night. But my friends who live in my closet make me feel safe. Basically, there's a bunch of puppets in my closet who smile at me when I'm scared. Do you want to meet my puppet friends? Well, here they are. Say hi, guys.
Hello, fellow viewers of Adorkable. We are her friends. Do not be afraid. We will let her live for now.
Oh, aren't they just the cutest? Anyway, guys, my closet friends are asking me to join them in the closet and play. Yay, I'm sure they're gonna keep me safe. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Toodles.